A while ago, I had a long conversation with someone who didn't believe thoughts had any real power. To him, life was random. Things happened by chance. Some people got lucky, others didn't. He told me he was one of the unlucky ones. He said that everything he touched eventually failed, that things never worked out the way he planned, that he never got the outcome he wanted, no matter how hard he tried. And when something new came along, he already knew in his heart that it would go wrong. He expected it to fail. And of course, it did. He believed it was all coincidence, just bad luck. He didn't see the deeper pattern. But ironically, his story was the clearest evidence of the law of mental attraction I'd ever heard. He believed in failure completely. He expected misfortune, and he received it. His life unfolded according to the exact blueprint of his own expectations. That is the law at work. It doesn't matter whether you believe in it. It still functions with precision, responding to your inner world like a mirror. You can deny it. You can argue with it. But it never stops responding to your thoughts, your moods, and your beliefs. His mindset had closed the gates of possibility. Nothing new could enter. Nothing hopeful could bloom, because his thoughts wouldn't allow it. When I tried to explain this, he rejected it completely. To him, the idea of thoughts creating reality was nonsense. He couldn't accept that his own mind was shaping his world. But that's exactly what was happening. And here's the truth. It's happening to all of us, right now, every day. Whether you call it the law of mental attraction, the law of resonance, or simply cause and effect, the results are always consistent. You become what you believe. You attract what you expect. You receive what you repeatedly think. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The moment you decide that what you know is more important than what you were taught to believe, you shift into your true path to abundance." That quote is more relevant now than ever, because so many of us have been taught that our power lies outside of us, in circumstances, in luck, in what other people think. But that's not where power begins. It begins in the mind. Everything you experience originates there. You could have the same external situation as someone else, but your inner world changes how you respond, how you see, and what you attract next. People often confuse this law. They think they can wish their way into abundance, but wishful thinking is not enough. What matters is what you deeply, subconsciously believe. If you believe you'll succeed, that belief creates clarity. That belief gives you energy. That belief pushes you through obstacles. Even if things go wrong, you keep moving because your internal script still says, "This will work, I will succeed." It's not blind hope. It's inner alignment. Now compare that to someone who believes they will fail. They try something, but deep down, they've already accepted defeat. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust the outcome. And they wonder why nothing ever goes their way. But the truth is, every word they speak, every emotion they feel, every decision they make, it all carries the vibration of failure, and that energy pushes success further away. People feel it. They sense when someone is uncertain. They hesitate. They pull back. Doors close, and the person says, "See? I told you it wouldn't work." But what they're really seeing is the reflection of their own belief. That's the law in action. It doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards energy. It responds to conviction. Here's what most people don't realize. Your thoughts are not passive. They are creative forces. Every time you think something with emotion and repetition, you are planting the seed of that experience. The question is, are you planting seeds of courage or fear? Are you thinking thoughts of progress or doubt? You cannot expect abundance when you constantly think poverty. You cannot attract opportunity when your mind repeats stories of lack and failure. Every story you tell yourself becomes part of your vibration, and your vibration speaks before you do. People feel it, even strangers, even the universe. The mental atmosphere you carry becomes a magnet, and it doesn't lie. If your mind is filled with discouragement, you won't receive innovative ideas. Your creativity shuts down. Your vision narrows. Your energy drains. But when you feel inspired, when you believe in your ability to overcome, that's when ideas flow. That's when answers appear. That's when people show up to help. Because you are finally resonating with a higher signal. There's something powerful that happens when you shift your dominant thoughts. Your reality begins to reorganize. You start to see patterns you never noticed. You meet people aligned with your mission. You attract moments of clarity and support that feel like destiny. But it's not destiny, it's design. Your thoughts are designing the blueprint of your life. Right now, you're sending out streams of thought. They are moving through the collective field. They're connecting with others. They're forming alliances. They're building futures. If your thoughts are strong, focused, and aligned with confidence, they will attract more of the same. But if they're scattered, fearful, or rooted in lack, they'll bring chaos, confusion, and closed doors. You are not at the mercy of the law. You are a participant in it. And that means you can shift your results by shifting your mind. Every moment is an opportunity to realign, to say, today, I choose thoughts that serve me. I release thoughts that sabotage me. You cannot fool the law. It responds to your dominant vibration, not your words, not your hopes, but the feeling beneath your thoughts. So the real question becomes, what emotional tone are you carrying? When your mind is filled with thoughts of strength, courage, and clarity, you become a magnet for others living at that level. You attract ideas and insights from minds that match your frequency. This is not philosophy, it's physics of the unseen. Just like radio signals tune into matching frequencies. Your thoughts connect with what you are emotionally aligned to. So every thought matters. Every feeling counts. Every word you speak reinforces a signal. You are not powerless. You are not unlucky. You are part of a larger field of intelligence. And that field is always listening, always responding. The law doesn't punish. It reflects. It doesn't favor. It echoes. So if you've been caught in patterns of fear or failure, it's not because life is against you. It's because your thoughts have been. You can change that right now. Starting today, set your inner tone to belief, to confidence, to faith in yourself and your unfolding path. That single shift changes everything, because once you align with the law, life stops pushing back. It starts carrying you forward. It's not that problems disappear. It's that you finally rise above them, because your vibration no longer matches them. You've tuned into a different frequency, one that magnetizes growth, strength, clarity, and progress. And that frequency attracts exactly what you need. Not because you're lucky, but because you're finally in harmony with the law.